Hello and welcome to this SAFC Fan TV live stream or commentary of the West Bromwich Albion and Sunderland game. Not alone this time, joined by Conrad. How are you doing, Conrad?
I'm all right. I actually thought, just as the countdown was going on, I went, we never said who was going to start this. So I thought we were just going to go there. So who talks first? You talk first. I talk
first. You should know by now we don't plan things.
No. Much easier this way.
Yeah. Less to go wrong if you don't plan.
Exactly.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, we've got our lineup out. And despite, I said this in the Thursday show, if you watch that we'd go 5 at the back again. But they disagreed with me, but it looks like I was right by the looks of that lineup. What do you think of the lineup?
Yeah, it seems so. I was listening in, and it sort of seems so that they were pretty confident you were going to be wrong, and you seems that you're not. I think it's probably best. Did we do it against? Was it Bristol as well? Did we seem to play this way?
I don't think we set up like this against Bristol. It was just against Leeds, but we did it against Leeds originally as well under Dodds, didn't we?
Fair. I think he's probably thinking because West Brom and Leeds were, correct me if I'm wrong, the 2 games he won in his first caretaker spell before Mickey Beale came in. So I think he's probably thinking, if this is what I have to do to just get some points on the board and just grind us out some results till the end of the season, that's probably the best way of doing it, really. And it gets Job in there, it gets Rig in there. You know, that's the main. It sounds daft, but it's almost that's the main priority for us at the minute of getting these youngsters game time. So the likes of Pembele, he'll be playing. So get him some game time ready for next season. Styles as well, if we actually want to keep him. Do we see him now? Like, you know, I think it's probably the sort of
both Pembele and Styles impressed me in the last game. So I'll be interested to see if that continues. That kind of, because sometimes we'll play a player, they'll really impress us, and then for 4 games they'll do terrible.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of been very hit and miss over the past few. Actually, it's been lots of miss. Really, is probably the best way of saying it. But it's
miss after miss after miss.
We knew what we had to do to try and just get the points on the board, I think, and it just took us a long time to do that. And this is the first season in my memory, at least, where we've got nothing to play for and it's been April. Do you know what I mean? Like most seasons, it's either been relegated again. Oh, you're going for playoffs, promotion, playoffs. Oh, you might finally do it. And then somehow last season it was playoffs again. We've never really had this spell where we actually do nothing and we just sit in the middle, and it's really dull and it's really hard to psych yourself up for games, which I think is probably, I don't want to use that term that you see at the end of seasons where they go, oh, they're already on the beach. You know, it's already over. But I think some of that's probably creeping in, which is why I think he's trying new things and letting the youngsters and the sort of the fringe players throughout this season get a run in the team, because it's a bit of like a let's mix it up and see.
Yeah. Do you think it's a chance as well for, somebody said the other day, it's a chance for like Dak to put themselves in the shop window, right? And really, I mean, it annoys me if they play really well in the last 5 games to secure a new contract. But, you know, they should be playing like that all season. But do you think that's going to happen? Do you think that we're going to see a lot more individual efforts from them to try and show off what they can do?
I mean, looking through the players on there, the only one I think is a certainty that's gone is Jack Clark. I think he's going no matter what, and he doesn't need to do anything else to prove that he should be playing at probably a level above. You've got the likes of, I suppose, Rig and Job, Ballard are the other ones that potentially could go. Patterson as well to an extent. And yes, maybe, but I, at this point, would be, if I was Mike Dodds, I'd be saying, Dak, you're not playing again. Like, regardless of how much we need you, we're not going to go down if you don't play. You know, it's a bit of like, we don't need you. Our priority is not finding you another club next season. That's your priority. You already ripped us for a living this season. We don't need you to do it. We're not helping you do it to somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. But he did come on and make a sort of difference. He almost scored the other week, didn't he, when he came on?
Aye, but almost scored for 15 grand a week to be out for 8 months.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's definitely not a... It's not.
If you actually
not a good
watch back his goal against Southampton earlier in the season, it took him 3 goes to put it in.
Oh yeah, it was all over the place.
Yeah.
But all of our strikers at the moment, even the likes of Job, who's not a striker, are struggling to find the feet in the box. And when a ball's bobbling around in the area, 5 years ago, I'd be going, it's going to be a goal. Somebody would jump on it, Defoe would jump on it, or Ross Stewart would jump on it, and whoever's playing at the time. But nobody reacts to it. Nobody seems to be able to find the feet to get that shot away. And
this is what we've said all season about that experience, that sort of the experience. Experience isn't always just, we've got a 30-goal a season striker in us. I use the example of someone like Bolo Zendin, who came in, who clearly wasn't the best technical player that we had at Sunderland. But he just knew sometimes. Yeah, but what a dancer. But he just knew sometimes just to hold the ball for an extra few seconds and pick a different pass and just sort of calm it down and just sort of go, we don't need to be playing at 100 miles an hour. And just little things when we would sit in and he would just give us an option out wide instead of sort of just hoofing it clear and watching it come back. Sometimes it's just, it's sort of tactical nous more so than just going for it. But yeah, when you go on.
I was going to say, if I was one of these strikers at Sunderland, though, I'd be fuming because all season they never had a chance with 2 up front.
No.
Being a lone striker is difficult, right? You got to be somewhat special.
Yes. I can't ever say I've played as a lone striker to any sort of level, but I imagine it is very difficult to do up on your own. But it seems like we bought players that we've said for weeks look like they would be better if they did have somebody with him. We always said Rooston looks like he'd be better if he played off somebody. We said Hamir looks like he'd be better if he was playing sort of with somebody just behind him. Mienda played for about half an hour and then we all went, he looks all right. And then you never saw him again. And I've forgotten the 4th striker we had. We had 4, didn't we?
Hamir, Rooston, Mienda, and Samido.
Oh, Burstow. Yeah. The sort of the less said about him, really, the better.
He's on the bench again.
Stealing a living, that man. I wish him well in the future and everything, but if you're meant to be on the fringes of a Chelsea squad and you can't score more than 1 in the Championship, it's a worry.
Yeah. Well, he's a low risk. At least he's a low risk one where he's a loan and not a signing. We've not spent a fortune bringing him in, and he's done this to us. Emma's in the chat. Our very own Emma says, well, hello, who's the stranger, Mike? This stranger here. Don't know, just found him, picked him up on the street. Sounds good. Anybody else watching? We've only got 10 watching at the moment, but if you're here, give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from, and make sure you get your score predictions in before we start. I like to star them comments and see who's closest at the end. I don't think we've had an accurate one yet. So,
I seem to remember one time I watched you do the Plymouth game. And we won 3-1. I think you and a couple others said 3-1, actually. So I
said 3-1 on that one. I think I was probably over the moon that I was right, that I forgot to mention everyone else.
Right. You're like, never mind anybody else, just me. I was right here. Well, I'll do my usual. If we're talking predictions, I will put it in the chat for you, just that you can star it if you want. Eventually, if it'll come through. There we go. I can see it now.
Jack Ross special.
Come on now, fans should know what a Jack Ross special is. It's a 1-1.
It's any draw, isn't it?
No, it's a 1-1. We had 19 draws that season, and I think 13 or 14 of them were 1-1s. 19
draws in the season. That's just all you remember half of it.
I know.
Well, Jacob's in.
Hello, Jacob. It's because the 19 draws, when we got to the end of the season, I think, apart from maybe Luton, and look at where they are now, if we'd have just turned 2 of those draws into wins, we'd have been automatically promoted. 3 of those draws into wins, we'd have won the league.
Yeah.
And you're sort of sitting there going, that's all well and good. You say that, and you go, yeah, but when there's 19 of them, you sort of go, where's the other one? Hopefully our new Hummel kit will be available on the Retro Hub. Yes, I hope so. Depends which retro hub you're talking about. We're sponsored by a retro hub, and we have another retro hub as well.
Wait, another retro hub?
Isn't the retro hub that retro kits one? That
retro
retro
3,
that
retro 3, yeah.
That one.
Well, we still need to talk to that guy.
The retro hub one, I think, or a soccer draw, or whatever it was called.
Yeah, that's what this one is. Score draw.
Score draw. That's them.
Yeah, that's what this one is. Yeah.
But those jackets are lovely, and they can shut up and take my money. I will quite happily have them.
I'm just keen to see the home kit because I know we saw that concept where it had the ships going down the red stripes. I'm really curious to see if that is what they actually go for, if it was just fan made.
Did we see? Jacob says
from
that
Monday.
Yeah, I was going to say from Monday. Right, I'll be there on Monday. Going, gimme. I think did we send it in our group chat that potential away kit where it was like sort of half sort of navy, dark blue, and then the white on this side. I like that one. I thought that was quite smart.
Yeah, that does reminiscent of the colours from some of the older kits. It's the video I think you did of the mouse mat, was it?
Yes, Wayne's mouse mat one.
Yeah,
it's the 19. It's the 92 final kit, isn't it? Yeah.
That's look, there we go.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That's the blue it reminded me of at the top there.
Yeah.
That's
what it's a play on. I think it's that one, isn't it?
Yeah. I like the retro stuff. Don't get me wrong, but if it comes out and it's that shell suit material, there's too much childhood trauma related to it. You know, when you're 2 years difference between you and your brother and they dressed you like twins, there's just trauma there. There's always going to be trauma.
Yeah.
Who else have we got in the chat? So it's just SAFC Fan TV in the house at the moment. Well, everyone else, you've 16 here.
60. I was going to say there's 16, and there's not 16 people I have on a Thursday to pick from in the roster. If they are, they'll all be very quiet.
So there's four of us, and then there's probably 13 devices from that one guy in Canada. That's what we've got.
Oh yes.
Christmas tree kit, Jacob says. Emma says she'll be getting the bairn one. A bairn is a child, for anyone who doesn't know. Emma Hansen says as long as they don't do popper pants. Oh, there's nothing wrong with some poppers. Ian Wilkinson's in the house. Hiya, boys. The most important person, Emma. We're not important.
Jealous now, Ian.
Well, we'll sit here saying nothing, and Emma could do your commentary from the chat then.
Yeah, have that, Ian. Serves you right.
He's like, well, so do you. I'll just put some decent commentary on somewhere.
I don't mean to sound harsh. West Brom, the fans have got a giant flag with what I'm assuming is a legendary player. I didn't know they had any legendary players at West Brom.
It will be somebody else's legendary player that they got before
they're just borrowing somebody's likeness. Speaking of legendary players, though, it's one of our legendary players is on the West Brom bench today. In Jan and Villa. I saw Mike Dodds earlier in the week saying that we were almost justified in not going for him because the lack of game time he's actually got at West Brom. Did anyone see the penalty he gave away at Stoke the other week? Where he kung fu kicked somebody while he wasn't looking.
I didn't know. I didn't.
Balls come over the top and he's sort of looking at it as he's coming over. He raises his foot head high and just cleans somebody out as he goes into the box.
Nothing by halves. I mean, are you saying that with sarcasm? Is he a legendary player for us, really?
I absolutely loved him and a bit like him, my heart
his
was
one goal.
It wasn't about his goals. It was about we always say that some of the best players we have are the ones that just get it, don't they? And they just live and breathe it. And he was someone who was playing Champions League football, got a loan to Sunderland, probably thinking, do you know what? I'll use this to step on to bigger and better things. And he got completely swept up in being a Sunderland fan, I truly believe. And the fact that he was desperate to stay, I thought he could have clearly been for us an absolute. If we'd have got him the next season and not gotten Dong, it would have been a completely different story for me. And then
do you not like Ndong?
I mean, when you go from your midfield of Jan Kirchhoff and Villa and Catamol, and the next season you've got Paddy McNair, Ndong and Stephen Pienaar, it's, the writing's on the wall.
I mean, you've got I don't see your problem. You've got a Man United player, you've got a Everton legend. What's the issue?
I mean, apart from them all being absolute shite. Actually, Paddy McNair was all right at one point, and then the one time we wanted to keep him towards the end of the championship when we got relegated, he buggered off.
Yeah,
and to Middlesbrough.
Are we late for kickoff?
No, well, maybe. The teams are just coming out on mine.
Oh, they're out. But...
Yeah, I'm at 2 minutes past 3. Like, are we behind or something here?
Oh, it's another high-quality referee. It must be.
Let's have a look. It says 3 p.m. on on mine, but they haven't kicked off on anything that I'm watching on. Oh,
Might
well.
Just be delayed shortly. Strange sub-bench, says Ian Wilkinson. Plenty of attacking players. Would like to have seen a few young lads there. It's half-time.
Yeah.
We're not that far behind. We're usually a couple of minutes.
Gone on live scores, and they haven't got us down as starting yet. There's quite a few games that haven't started yet, funnily enough, on live scores.
Yeah, I think we're just about to kick off here. So
I'm surprised we're not playing Mundle as much, I will say.
Matt Donahue. I'm not sure. He doesn't ring a bell.
No. As long as he's not the hairband guy.
Mundle, I love. I think he's a superb attacking option. He's dangerous. He wants to score. He's hungry, and then he's been benched. Like anyone who shows potential in this Sunderland squad, we bench them.
Do you reckon there's... Because we know Chris Rigton is sort of free to leave up until about the age of 18 or 17 at least, when he can choose to sign a pro deal anywhere. I wonder if we're doing this thing where, one, we're playing him so that he starts, and he feels like he's involved in the first team picture and what have you. But also, if he does go, it would increase our compensation bit for him because he's played ball for us, and we could say he's a bit more important than that.
Yeah, we might be just trying to appease him, like I say, so he does want to sign. I don't know how that's going to work.
But he's also been great. He's not out of place.
So Sunderland throw just inside our own half. The kickoff was kind of a bit end to end. I'm at 30 seconds in.
Yeah, you're well ahead of me.
It's 09 to take the throw here. We never keep possession from throws. I don't know if you've noticed that one. I've discovered recently. And this is no different. But Job wins the foul, so we get a free kick just inside our own half.
Yep, you're a good chunk ahead of me there, so I'm going to, just while that goes on, because it keeps delaying every time, so I'm just going to reload and then go back in.
Yep, taken quickly, as it always is. It's with Pembele. Ballard, 09. Puts it up the left to Clark. We'll start to make a run here. Forward to Styles. Gets a nice little flick on. Good opportunity for Job, but no, he's not going to get there. He kind of looked like he was falling before he even reached the ball there, Job. It was a clever little flick on there.
What time are you on, just out of interest?
1:32.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. That's fine.
West Brom coming at us now. On the right. Sunderland holding the shape well. Good tackle there by 09. We're sitting back on this one. We're not doing any sort of high press at all. West Brom are just casually holding it inside our half with no one even trying. We find a way through now. Dan Neil trying to win the ball back. He does, but straight back to West Brom. It's interesting. That was the first 10 minutes. It's just us sat back while they're probing, trying to find ways through.
Yeah, trying to find any sort of gap on here. Like I say, I've just got just watching the bit that you're on about there, where they're literally just, we're all sort of in an absolute block in our own sort of final third, just being like, yeah, come at us.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it shows good discipline for the. If that's how they're setting up, but all the digged it through now. Dangerous area for West Brom. Ooh, cleared out the area. Only as far as another West Brom player on the edge of the box. Can he deliver it in? Has it gone out? It has gone out. He didn't get to it in time. It was a dangerous little play there. He skipped. Being, like you say, very quickly. Yeah, he skipped past 09 very easily. Was it 09 he skipped past there? Yeah, it was. Yeah, he got Furlong got past 09 very, very easily there. Worrying. Free kick's taken short to Patterson. There's a goal kick, free kick. I can't tell. It's a weird setup. Possession straight away back to West Brom. We've got it back with Patterson again. I hate games like this where you can't get on a roll. 09. Ballard. West Brom very similar in their discipline. They're a bit higher up, but they're not pressing us. Not letting us show that counter-attack opportunity. Still with 09. Through the centre to... Is that Neil? Yep. Neil loses possession but goes out for a Sunderland throw just at the halfway line, just in front of the technical areas. Ralph Little is managing West Brom by the looks of it from Royal Family. I wonder what happened to him. Long ball out wide to the left for Styles. Styles running. He's got Clark just in front of him. He's going to go all the way and have a shot, and it's deflected out. He's looking lively, Styles, today. This start so far.
Yeah, he's not been bad. I saw he sort of tried to recover well when 09 was easily beaten by Furlong. He seemed to recover well at getting the ball back, definitely.
Throw goes backwards all the way to 09 to Ballard. Up to the right to Pembele. Does well to control that high ball. I think he's getting penalised for the high foot, though. Free kick taken by West Brom. On the attack now. Deliver one way too far past everyone there. And it's Rigg that's coming away with it at speed. To Pembele. To Ekwa, sorry. And Neil. Is that Ekwa? Is Ekwa starting? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ekwa starting, yeah.
That threw me off that then. He's got the same hair. Long ball across. Great ball across. Oh, but Pembele, the bounce does him and it gets over him. That could have been a nice switch, that. Mad Mac comes in. He says, more gaps than a colander. So we're in trouble.
Actually, funny enough, since that time, we've actually been a little bit tighter and a bit more comfortable on getting the ball. It's like we sort of just watched them for a couple of minutes and just went, okay, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Throws taken short. I'm not sure what was he appealing for there. I have no idea. Anyway, West Brom have it here. Switching it out to the opposite side. Oh, he does manage to keep it in. Sunderland a little higher now on that press. Still West Brom in possession. It's relatively quiet. Oh, it's absolutely stupid tackle from behind by Job. Through the player before he even gets close to the ball. And now he's kicking off with the ref. I think he's saying there's a high elbow. Oh, there's nowhere near you, lad. Come on. And I can smell something on fire.
Is there anybody else in your house?
Yes, but 2 seconds. Take over.
Yeah, will do. Dan Neil wins the ball back. Nope. Free kick given to West Brom. Players are furious with that one there. Might have been the same incident that Mike was just talking about where there was a tackle from behind from Joe. It was a bit of a silly challenge. He might have won the ball, but he did go through the back of him to make that challenge. Still waiting for West Brom to take that free kick. Is the fire out?
No fire. I think she's put the sterilizer on with not enough water in, so it was the element I could smell.
Fair enough. You must be quite far ahead of me because literally when you left, it was the Job tackle. So,
right, okay.
I keep thinking, like, how far behind am I? But it must be about a minute here, which is very annoying.
Let me move up to the other one. Right, so I've got one that's further. That was the other one that was further ahead. This one is just hitting 7 minutes now.
Oh, I'm now ahead of you.
Well, I can go back to the one that's ahead. So I could be either far ahead of you or behind you. That's the options we've got at the moment. Yeah, 7 minutes 30.
7 minutes 30, you said there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 7:40, so that's all right.
There we go.
That'll do. I've just had a shot go over the bar.
Yeah.
From West Brom. Yeah.
Just seen that. Sorry about this, guys. I know you're not getting much commentary here. It's just us fannying about.
It's us trying to figure it out, really, isn't it?
Trying to get in sync.
So then West Brom, camera came back on. West Brom looked to win the ball, but Job was fouled just inside our third. I think that was Bartley for West Brom. 09 out to Styles on the near side. Just casually passing it around each other now, just trying to look for gaps, but we're looking for gaps in their team within our own half.
Yeah.
Which I always love doing because it only takes one pass to be wrong and they're already through. Long ball forward from 09. It's never going to reach Job. It's gone all the way through to their goalkeeper.
I don't know why we're doing that though. He doesn't receive them long balls well anyway. He doesn't. It's not like he can do anything with them.
It's interesting the way they're playing with Job. Ekwa misses the ball through there. West Brom. Oh, hang on. My stream just jumped ahead to another time. Swapped over. Right. I'm on. 9 minutes and 10.
20 seconds ahead of me.
Okay. Crossfield ball from West Brom all the way out to number 31 right hand side. Plays it back. Plays it off to Clark, and Clark knocks it out for a West Brom throw-in.
Not having this.
Yeah. Not much happening. Still waiting for the throw-in to be taken. Sorry if you can hear kids running about. They've just come upstairs. I think there's an early sub being made here, or something's happening. Yeah, West Brom player is down. He's looking at his knee. Lots of physios coming on there. He doesn't seem to be in any pain, but he's definitely hurt in some way. Gives us a chance to talk about all the great chances that have happened so far in the game.
Yeah. Bear with us while we write these down. Nope. I don't know how I've gone from being ahead of you by that far to not being able to find one.
Yeah, all the Sunderland players have gone over to the side now, just for a bit of information. Proctor's talking to them about those two epic own goals he scored against Charlton back in 2003.
I'm at 10:05. What are you on?
11:05.
Right, that's the one that's behind.
Yeah. So Shalabar is the one who's injured for West Brom. He's just gone off to the side. By the looks of it, I think they're just going to see if he can carry on. But he doesn't look comfortable. West Brom playing with just 10 at the moment. But as we continue to film Shalabar and not watch the game, that's fantastic. Oh, we're showing what happened here. It was actually, they're saying it was from the collision with Job. So when Job did that tackle from behind, that's when he's saying his knee was done. I agree with Ned Kelly. Get him off the pitch. He is off the pitch now, however, so we've got our wish there, Ned. Oh, and he's back. There we go. So, West Brom have the ball back.
EFL cameramen, you've got to love them.
They just don't film anything important, do they? So West Brom playing it around. Shalabar's doing some sort of star jumps on the side just to see if his knee's all right. Again, we're not filming the game that's playing on. We're watching Shalabar. Okay, West Brom through into our half now. Left-hand side taking on Pembele. Looking for a crossfield ball. No, we've gone to film Shalabar coming back on, apparently. Right. Now we're back with West Brom. All the way out on the right back position for Chalobah. He's inside. Looking back for his options. Back to Bartley. West Brom just trying to probe, but every Sunderland player is back behind the ball at the moment, which is very good. But it seems to be that Chris Rigg is sort of almost the furthest one forward with Job, it would seem. West Brom playing a ball through, cleared by 09 all the way back out. Little through ball there looking for the striker. 09 had to be very alert to that, and he was, as he's cleared it out of play for the West Brom throw, and they're back underway already. Again, we're in this like compact block, ball over the top from West Brom all the way through to Patterson. In his sort of orange kit, this sort of weird orange shirt that he's got.
What, Patterson's?
Yeah.
I really hope when these retro kits come into style, we do go with some of the retro goalkeeper stuff. I really do.
Definitely, yeah. We haven't had a good goalie kit in years.
It's a nice dazzle camouflage one.
09 wins the tackle there and comes out with it on the left-hand side. He's on his own with 3 players around him, and he is scythed down by the 2 of them. But if we know Luke 09, he'll love a bit of that. And in about 2 minutes' time, he'll probably be 2-footing them and then kissing one of them if we know anything about 09. Seemed to be, I don't know which number that was. Number 31 was pulling at his arm. And then I think it was Chalobah who went flying in. But they did win the ball. 09 with the throw-in just in front of the benches. Throws it forward. Straight to West Brom player. Miscontrols it. Did it go out for a throw? No, quite. Ekwell with a header forward to nobody. It's back with the West Brom defence. Playing out to the left-back position forward. Lovely little interchange of passes has freed him up, but Hume has got there first. Well cut out back to Chris Rigg. Driving forward. Crossfield ball looking for Clark. It's been way overhit, and that's going to bounce out for a goal kick. Ian Wilkinson not put 3 passes together. I think he's probably right so far. I'd probably say that's a fair point.
Well, we usually can put 3 passes together. It's usually 09, Ballard, 09,
Yeah.
Ballard. That's the
West Brom crossing the halfway line, overloading on the right-hand side. Number 11 taking on Dan Neal. He's gone past him. 09 with a great tackle out, but the ball's broke to Chalobah. Long way out, shoots, dip just in front of Patterson. He has held it at the second attempt there. It bounced just in front of him, so he spilled it, but he did collect the ball back up there. How's your knee now, Chalobah? You're shooting from 40 yards out there, mate.
I get to watch this as a replay now, technically.
Exactly. That's what I felt like, but it was that far away that it didn't feel like it was a good version of a replay.
No, so they've just had that shot now.
Yeah. Balls with Pembele just inside our half. Back to Ekwah, back to Hume. Ekwah, time to turn. Look to pick a man. He's picked out 09 on the far side. 09 forward to, that's Clark. I don't really know where Styles has gone because Styles was left wing back. They've gone all the way back to Ballard. And it's gone off. And we're back. West Brom have stolen the ball back, but then we stole it straight back. Ekwah, crossfield ball. Doesn't get over the right back for Clark. Dan Neal in. Well done. Job with a really awful ball back. We could have had 4-on-3 there, but Job's pass back just missed everybody and went back to West Brom there. So West Brom come out with the ball again. Near side. Just keeping possession at the moment. They're not pressing us too quickly.
Just in that pass back now.
In behind Styles, that's going to reach Patterson before they get to it there.
Oh, I hate being this far behind.
Is this Patterson's 110th game in a row for Sunderland now, I think? Saw something like that the other day. They said it had done either 104 or 109.
I'm not surprised when you haven't got a half-decent reserve keeper.
Yeah. So, ball over the top. That should be Humes. Took it on the chest and laid it off to Ekwah. Ekwah with time to turn. Plays it forward to Job. Back to Neal and Ekwah again. Ekwah in the same position as he was before, just looking for his options. Ball rolls under Neal's foot, but he still keeps it. I'm all for possession and passing it around, but when it's just the sort of two centre-backs and the two defensive midfielders just passing it around between the four of them, you're not really going anywhere.
No, it's
really
adding nicely to the possession stat, but
yeah, you're not really probing either. And in the meantime, as I'm saying this, they're still passing it around between those lot. Oh no, Jack Clark's involved now, but he's lost the ball. Number 11's taking it off him and driving forward. He's played it off. Still with number 11 on the edge of the box. Shot from distance. Patterson saves. So we did get involved with Jack Clark. He lost the ball and left us a bit short there at the back. Looking back to watch that shot now.
Yes. That's really frustrating because one was ahead and one was behind, and now they're both just a mile behind. I don't understand.
I don't know how to say number 11's name. Diangana, I think is how you say it.
Sounds like a good guess.
Job pushed off the ball by the centre-backs, but they're going to sweep that up all the way back to their keeper, Palmer. Back with Chalobah. Chalobah and Bartley just keeping the ball between themselves. Long ball forward looking for Tom Fellows, who's managed to hold off Styles and retain the ball right inside the box. You're going to cross it in. It's cut back. Lays it off. I don't know who these are. They're all coming in now. They've moved it out to the left side. And they're going all the way back. Right, we've got our block back in. They've managed to push them back to about the halfway line. They're still looking for it.
The official stats still say it's around 50-50 on possession, but we just don't do anything with ours.
Yeah. So Fellows is out on the right-hand side. It's got Furlong on the overlap, but he goes back in looking for... Is that Moet? It is. Townsend.
Ian says he's glad he hasn't paid to watch this.
Yeah. I know what he means. Johnston, not Alan Johnston, unfortunately. Johnston for them, Mickey Johnston. Back to Moet. All the way back to Kipri. Is that how you say it for them?
Oh, the loading circle has the ball.
Yeah.
It's
honestly,
spinning.
buffering would be better than watching this at the moment.
You say that, but I am.
It'll come back on and be 5 minutes ahead of me. In the meantime, I haven't said anything. It is just West Brom passing it around. They're trying to push forward, but we don't quite win it back. Diangana's got it. Shot blocked by Ballard. It's up in the air. Won by Neil, but then won back by West Brom. Out to Townsend and Moet, all the way back to Bartley. Walking forward, no one out to challenge him. Fellows on the right-hand side. For Chalobah and Bartley again, giving options back to West Brom. They're playing possession as well. Number 2, just inside Clark, taken down rather cynically by Jack Clark. He's saying he got the ball. Looking very unhappy with the referee. But let's have a look at this replay. Does he actually get the ball? No. No touch on the ball whatsoever. See, case in point, you can say you got the ball and be a flat-out liar.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the training.
Yeah. If you say it with chest, the referee will surely believe you. Anyway, this is Mickey Johnson looking to take this free kick. Everyone's in the D. Looking to swing the ball in. Ballard barking instructions out to everyone, trying to get the line right. Our set piece coach, I think, if that is one, it's clearly they're trying to tell them as well where they should be.
I'm trying to get myself some sort of in line here. Just bear with me.
Still waiting for the free kick to be taken. Swings it in. Joe played everyone on side. 09 with the diving header back out for a corner. Job seemed to break lines there. He jumped back a good metre or so before everybody else and played everybody onside, if you watch that. But Luke O'Nien with a lovely diving header out for a corner. There was Hume behind him, but another West Brom player coming in behind them. So did the right thing. When in doubt, put it out. Right, corner to West Brom, right in front of the Sunderland fans.
They've had the lion's share shots so far.
Hume clears it out again. This time it's going to go out for a throw-in on the far side. What do you think about the rumours of Hume might be leaving as well, being touted for a few teams in the Premier League?
Oh, I think the rumour mill is rife with people leaving. Ballard, Hume. I mean, everyone who's got any sort of international cap is a risk to lose if you stay in this division, right?
Yes, definitely. And I know we haven't had the best season, but we still have very good players within our team that could clearly either, like, if we progressed, there's not many that I sort of feel like, oh, we definitely need to replace him.
No, I agree with you, but that's why it's more frustrating that we're underperforming so much.
Long throw in, very long throw in, actually, straight into the centre of the box. Hit, cleared out. 09. Shot. Coming back in. I wish my streams would stop freezing and then cutting back in.
Okay, am I hearing a cat?
You are. Yeah, he's stood by the front door. Get over it, man. He used to love being on the streams back in the day, so I'll let him in. I didn't think he was that loud. Thought only
I'm just checking if it was mine.
And now I've shut him in. Now he wants to be out.
Yeah, usually the way.
Yeah. There you go. Nothing came from that corner, and West Brom have been pushed all the way back again. Yeah, come on. I know you're here, mate.
Be good to me. Give me something.
Clark putting pressure on the West Brom defenders. Sorry, I've got a right tickly cough, and I've had it for a few weeks. Every time I try and say something, I'd want to choke to death. Right, Ballard out to Pembele, right-hand side. Awful touch, bounces about 3 metres behind him, but he keeps possession. Mad Mackham wants to play I Spy. I'm not opposed to that. What letter are you going with, Mad Mackham? Does it begin with S?
Shite.
Yeah.
I'm at 24 for 15.
Yeah, you're about similar. I'm about 20 seconds or so ahead.
That's not too. I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah.
Sunderland are enjoying a bit of possession, but nothing's happening with it.
Every time you tell me where you're at on the game, the stream just goes, all right, then, and jumps ahead again. So I'm on 25-30 now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Swings it in. 09 clears the ball out. It was Hume, actually. Dangerous play from Rigg there, barging into somebody who's jumping up for a header. But we come away with the ball. One of those Harry Kane challenges where he just sort of backs into someone who's jumping up for a header.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a free kick just outside our own area. With someone back on Chris Rigg as well. Well, to me, that wasn't a free kick, but never mind. It's ours, so we'll take it. Clark up against his man on the left side. Plays a crossfield ball looking for Pembele. That's never going out to Pembele. It actually was closer to the goal than it was the corner flag of going when it went out of play. So do we class that as a shot? An attempt?
I'll let you know when I see it.
An attempt in the vicinity of goal? You know when you just want a bit of drama sometimes? Like, so I don't think I'm asking a lot, really.
I could have pretended there really was a fire.
Yeah, that would have been all right.
Yeah, I'm well behind you here.
26.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, I'm definitely not classing that as a shot.
Yeah, it's definitely not a shot, is it? At the end of the game, we were like, we took loads of shots. Hume plays it forward, looking for Rigg. Rigg off to Pembele. I'm trying to make it sound like it's exciting, but we're in our own half doing this. As it's back to Ballard. 09 with a lovely pass.
That must be the most thing. I've said that the most this season on commentary.
Oh, no, we've given the ball away. It's 3-on-3. They're going up against Ballard. He plays it out to the left-hand side. Hume with a good interception. He saved us there as Hume is now breaking out with the team. Hume driving forward. He's got options. Tries to slide in Job. Keeper's going to get there first. Well, does that count as excitement? I think Ned Kelly sums it up perfectly. No. Ball's back with West Brom. Passing it around, looking for gaps in this team. There are no gaps in this team. You cannot defeat us. The cat has joined the live stream, everybody. This is the cat that was meowing everyone. Yep. You had to be involved, didn't you, son? Yeah.
You need to get the hair dye on them white bits, so it's a black cat, not a black and white one.
Will you get on the window? Go on. All right. So that's your excitement. The cat's joined the stream. Or a snake, depending on how you're looking at my image. Anyway, West Brom still passing it around their defence. Ball forward. Ekwa has missed it, so it's going through. They're driving on. Neil has missed the tackle as well. Out to Johnston, left-hand side. Cut back. They're switching it over now to the right-hand side. Played a lovely dink ball in. It's headed out by Ballard, but back to a West Brom player. Still going on the left-hand side. Come on, Cat.
What do you do if you're Dodds to change this?
Quit. Just walk out mid-game. Just be like, yeah, I'm out of my depth here, lads. I've got nothing. West Brom still playing it around in our third. We are all back behind the ball still. Out to Johnson, left side. He takes on Chris Rigg. Chris Rigg has won the ball. That was a tongue twister. Chris Rigg has won the ball. Lofts it forward for Clark, getting nowhere near him, and West Brom have it back. Dinked forward. Styles is going to get there first. Comes out with it as well. Passes it off to Dan Neal. Neal out to Pembele, looking to cross the halfway line. We're in uncharted territory here, lads. We've crossed the halfway line. He plays it into Rigg. Rigg it back to Neal. Styles all the way over on the right-hand side. Styles must have been given this free roll when we have the ball, but when we lose possession, needs to get back in. Because there's been a good couple of times where he's just floating around in the midfield.
Yeah.
Pembele out on the right-hand side. He's actually beating his man. Could he get a cross in? Plays it 1-2 with Rigg. Pembele into the box. He faced three men there, and it's going to go out for a Sunderland corner. That was actually a good bit of play from Rigg and Pembele. A nice little 1-2 to get in. Ian has put, we've got a corner. Woo, woo, woo. It's like the meat pie sausage roll song. Ooh, we've got a corner.
How far behind am I? This is ridiculous.
Well, I'm on 30 minutes and 16.
Yeah. So
corner.
About just over a minute.
Swings it in. Headed, not even beat the first man and headed clear. I think there should be an automatic rule in football, which is if you don't beat the first man, you don't get paid for that week. And if you're a set piece taker and you take multiple set pieces and you do it, that just adds on weeks. Like yellow card there for, I was going to say Denver Hume, but it's not Denver Hume, it's Try Hume.
I'm about to see the corner.
I think it's a harsh yellow card. So he turns, he does kick the ball away as well. And not kick the ball away as in that's why he got the yellow card. He does take the ball away when he challenges him. I think it's a harsh yellow for Hume. Ian and everyone else, I know you're watching, but do you think that was a harsh yellow or is it just me? Paul Havelock, are we just trying to score draw the rest of the season? Really hope for better football next season. Yeah, it does feel like we were saying just as we started that these five at the back and lock the midfield is just grind out the points, just keep us progressing in terms of points on the board rather than any sort of tactic. Ned says it was harsh. Yeah, I thought it was. It
was harsh, but it looked like he didn't actually get any sort of solid contact with the ball. It looked like the ball was already.
What you're saying is the ref wasn't watching properly.
Well, it's kind of a clatter run into him. I don't think it was anything malicious. Don't deserve a card. Give the free kick, but not the card.
Yeah. Then there was a tackle there from Styles where he did take out Chalobah and miss the ball entirely, which if you'd have got a yellow for that, I'd have probably been like, okay, fair enough, mate. You know, you've seen them go that way, but if you give that for Hume but not that for Styles, it's very interesting. Anyway, free kick to West Brom, right-hand side. We're all in the D again. Let's see if Joe plays everyone on side again. Not this time. They win the header, loop in. Patterson saves it, picks it out of the air. Horrible orange kit. It's not even like it's sort of blending. It's just like random patches and panels of orange.
It's dazzle camouflage. It's
if you want to see fantastic retro kits, though, the Retro Hub has got you covered. Link in the description. Hume messing about with it on the edge of the area. Back to Ballard. All the way out to 09. Cuts inside. Where you going? Gives it to Ekward. That was actually very well done.
Is it patches of different orange, or is it like a two-tone
I think
material?
It's meant to I think it's like meant to be two-toned, but it's not. I mean, I'm not a fashion connoisseur or anything, but it's not. It's sort of not even blended in. It just looks like random circles that have stitched on the other one. Anyway, we've pushed them back into their half. Styles here, looking to take the throw in. What do we think of Callum Styles so far? For me, I wouldn't be amiss to see him go.
Ian fell asleep.
Oh, sorry, Ian. I'm hoping it's the game and not my dull tones. Get a goal in the last 5 minutes. I'll get the cornettos. Yes, I'm all for that one.
Mad Mackham, member for 31 months. Well done. Really appreciated.
I might have one of them as well. Let's have a look. Do I? Free milestone. Oh, I don't know what this one's going to be. Oh, I can trump you here. Wait for this. Apparently Man City are winning 1-0 according to Ian. Who are they even playing? Is it Luton? Member for 32 months.
Oh, look at that. He's got a month on you.
Yeah. That's right. I pay to be on my own channel. If you don't pay for your stuff, why would anybody else?
Oh yes, the mint choc chip is the way to go.
Mint has to be the best one.
Guys, opportunity to advertise my protein there. It's mint choc chips.
You should have done. Guys, what do you think of the sponsored new kit for the new season? Hummel, yes or no? Well, I haven't seen the kits so far. I've seen those rumoured leaks, which, if they are true, I'm all for. I love the jacket they were wearing today for, you know, the remake of the 1992 FA Cup final training jacket, and I will be trying to purchase one of them myself. But I'm excited to see the difference, because for me, if you actually look back, I mean, since I've been a fan since about 97, Nike have produced some of our most bland kits, I will say. I don't want to say awful, because some of them weren't, but they have been very bland or very just, oh, let's just drop a red and white pattern onto this template. I actually thought Adidas made better kits for us in the past. Is this one an Adidas one? No, that's a Nike. That's an Adidas one. I actually thought Adidas made some nice ones, but for me,
who
Adidas
did the thin stripes?
Adidas as well, I think.
Was it
they were trying something. It was awful, but they tried something. But then Adidas, did Adidas do the three stripes in League One? You know, the season one. Yeah, they did them. I'm looking forward to them. Hummel have always made what we call classic kits that all the fans still love. So it's it's going to be interesting time. As you can tell, the game hasn't gone anywhere.
Mad Mackham says, any kit, just bring back the proper badge. You can't
I like
do
the
it.
idea. I keep seeing it on Twitter that the current badge on the home kit, Pembele in on the right-hand side, cuts back. He cuts back again to try and beat his man a second time and a third cross. Styles sort of bundled over. I don't think you're going to get a foul for that one, and it's cleared out to Ballard. Ballard to Neil, forward to nobody, so that was pointless. West Brom clear it all the way out to the right side. Is he going to keep that in? Just about. He's got a 9 for company. And he's run back into 3 Sunderland players. Styles and Neil managed to marshal the ball out as well. It's a Sunderland throw-in. I think they'll do the current Sunderland badge on the home kit. I think they'll do the ship badge on the away one. And they'll do the old SAFC lettered badge on the third kit. Hopefully.
They've got a very animated manager in this.
Is it Carlos? Yeah. Lauren, where can I watch live? Well, I'm not giving you my address, but Mike, if you want to, then you can go watch it live at your house if she really wants to. It's a bit personal, Lauren.
Well, don't invite people to my house. I'll have to put trousers on.
Yeah. Or the Hawthorns in I'm guessing it's Birmingham or West Brom.
It's probably West Bromwich, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Geography was never my strong suit.
Or you can watch it through the official club channel, as long as, like us, you're living in Barbados and somewhere sunny.
Why would you do that when you can watch me and Mike talk about kits and
commentary a minute apart?
Yeah, commentary a minute apart. So if there was stuff happening, Lauren, that was worth seeing, we'd be saying it. The fact that we haven't said anything about the game for a good 3 or 4 minutes now is a testament to what you're missing out on. Just think, we're watching this so you don't have to.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
If that's not worth a subscribe or a membership, I don't know what is. Joe, just inside. Got 3 players tackled. Hey. 38.50 gone. Can it not be 90 now? Should we just call it a day? We're all happy with the point. Let's move on.
What's with this hoofing the ball the length of the pitch, both sides? We're playing like there's 2 minutes left.
We're playing like 2 teams that have nothing to play for. Which for us is true. For West Brom is not, who are currently sat in 5th place on 73 points. They can't catch automatics, but they are 8 points inside the playoffs as well. So for them, it's probably rather not lose, but it's not the worst thing if they did. So they're not going to go all out for it.
Ekwa is doing all right, and he's battling, he's winning balls back. Then you give it to Job, and he just goes, "No, I don't want this."
Yeah, Job's not been on it today. He's not really sort of given us an option out the forward line. Neil and Job seem to be having a few words with each other there. Not like aggressively, but they're aggressively pointing at each other and where they should be. Saw the neighbours taking some paint out the car. Very good. Yeah. New badge brings us better luck in our new season, but still think the home strip keep the present badge. Yeah, I will. That's exactly what I thought, Paul, that they'll try and appease, because at the moment, but from this season, I think all they can do is try and say sorry for a lot of the stuff that's gone wrong this season. Hummel is probably a start of that, and we'll see what comes up with the next few bits.
I love the old stuff and I love the old badge, but I feel like we need to go forwards, not backwards. I don't know. It's just.
However, I think with companies like Score Draw or Retro Kits or whatever you like that will. Oh, that was a horrible challenge on Jack Clark in the box. The referee's already reaching for a card for Asante for West Brom. I think it'll just be a yellow, but I haven't seen a replay yet. But he was very late on Clark. Hopefully he's injured for a while and doesn't get a move in the summer.
Did you say in the box?
I meant in the centre circle. Oh. Centre circle box. It wasn't actually even in the centre circle.
I'm relying on your commentary too here as well, you know.
It's a yellow card for Asante. I think he does go through him, but he doesn't quite catch him or anything.
Yeah, it's like he's late. I've just seen it there. He slides and he just rolls over his feet sort of thing.
Yeah. Bit of drama, finally. 41 minutes in. Chris Rigg on the ball. Lays it out to Pembele again. Right side. Back to Rigg. Back to Hume. Back to Equa. Back. Can we go forward, lads? Back to Hume again. They're just sort of relay raying each other, getting further and further back every time they pass it to each other.
Yeah, until it gets to Patterson, then he hoofs it and we lose possession.
Hume hoofs it all the way across field to Styles. Lovely takedown, actually. Takes on his man. Left-footed cross, going to Rig, just misses him. Pembele doesn't quite get the follow on either. Out for a West Brom throw on the far side. It's livening up a bit, isn't it? No. It's actually a good chance.
Birmingham 2, Coventry 0.
Drama.
There is stuff happening in football in other places.
Yeah. Just to make you feel better, Mike, my stream stopped working. I went on another one that was then about 10, 20 seconds further behind than that one, so I might be closer to you than you think.
Styles has just received that pass.
Maybe not then.
42-15.
West Brom going forward again. Played it into striker Ballard. Oh, he's off. He's got to be off. 21's done another tackle. He's off. Second yellow card. West Brom are down to 10. He went flying in on Ballard. Very similar to this challenge he just put in on Clark. He's wiped him out there. That's two awful challenges in about space of 2-3 minutes there. And he's gone. Number 21, Asante for West Brom has been sent off.
That was stupid. That was very stupid.
That screams of a player who thinks, because, you only get a 1 match ban for 2 yellows, don't you? I was thinking, is that screaming of a player who's like, I'm on the beach a few weeks earlier here, lads?
He's a big guy, isn't he?
I'd
like to have a fight with him.
So it was a bad touch. Ballard steps in, but he goes straight down his leg from this angle, from the reverse angle. There's someone in the background in the crowd going, just, yes, mate, you're 40 yards away and made the best decision there. Right, West Brom down to 10 before half time. Neil playing it for. That's my chair, by the way, if you hear that. Clark coming back in. Have to agree, Conrad. We need to move forward, but still have heartstrings on the old badge, mate. Hopefully, we'll get retro merged strips just for us old timers. I just want good strips. That's all I want.
I couldn't give a toss if we played in bin bags as long as we get some goals.
Do you know, I think the last time I thought we've got a home shirt where I was like, I'd actually wear that out. You know, in summer when you can go out in your football shirts and stuff like that. The last time we had one of them was, I think, our first season in League One, but I didn't want to wear it because it was our first season in League One, and I thought that's embarrassing. You're a bit like, and then they brought out that 3-stripe one, and then they brought out that weird sort of collared one. I did like this. I do have to admit, this was a nice kit.
Yeah.
Just not with Defoe 10 on the back like I have.
I wasn't a fan of the faded.
It's the same as this season's, just fade or blocked.
I don't like the faded, though. It just looks like, your nan's washed it too many times.
Pembele from distance, out to Neil. Forgot there was a game on there, didn't you?
Again,
Clark,
cracking
inside the box.
I know I'm behind you, but there's another cracking ball into Job into the box, and he just hasn't got feet to receive a pass. I don't know what it is.
Styles and Clark have won it back. Neil pressing forward. Gives it to Clark left side. Taking on his man. It's gone for a Sunderland corner.
2 minutes to stoppage time.
Yeah, 45-50 on the board there. Don't know why I'm clapping. I'm not at the ground.
Atmosphere.
Yes, force of habit, I think. Now, going back to the kits, I like the retro ones, and they're probably doing it more to bring it in-house rather than have these other companies sell numbers of theirs and not sell the kits here. Ian's put get in, so hopefully I'm going to say get in too. Styles with the corner. Pembele. No, it's Equa with the volley top corner. Sunderland have gone 1-0 up with a minute to go.
Nice. I get to watch it now.
Yeah. Speaking of retro kits, there's a Sunderland fan in the crowd wearing Sunderland's away shirt from 2005, where we got relegated with 15 points. Get that man out. You don't wear shirts from that season.
That might have been the only season he could afford a shirt.
They've cut to the crowd, all doing wanker signs to the West Brom fans. If that's not passion, I don't know what is.
I'm watching it now. Shush, don't spoil it. We might not score.
You might scare him.
Oh, see, that's what we've missed. That reactional shot like that.
Yeah, just lovely, calm volley. It's a half volley, actually, from Ekwa. Do you know what, though? There's a bit of me thinks, is he trying to control it and it just controlled it that badly at the top corner?
Are you talking about the black Reg Vardy shirt there?
Yeah, with the red and white sort of like lining on it. Yeah,
I liked when we had the black Adidas one with the gold stripes.
Yes,
Keane, was it Keane in charge with that one?
I don't know. Because I don't really know what you're on about. I just said yes that you'd stop talking.
Well, it was like grey and black, wasn't it? It was two-tone.
I know the one you mean. It was actually the year we got relegated from the Championship, the grey and the black one.
Was it? Oh, it's a nice kit.
Yeah. I know
maybe this is our problem. We don't want a nice kit. We could do better with shit kits.
Ekwa getting a hug off of one of the set piece coaches, I assume. It's almost like they think the game's over. It's half time, pal. Calm down. Paul, oh my God, nearly jumped my front window. Well, Paul, Mad Mackham's going to get us all a cornetto if it stays like this, Paul. So yeah, that's a double win right there.
Yeah, I'll have a mint as well. Mad Mackham.
Yeah, mint for me.
Mints all round.
The funny thing is, I actually do buy cornettos in quite a lot. So it'd be funny if I had one, but I finished them last night.
It just comes in from off screen.
Yeah.
Cheers, Mad Mackham.
Yeah. Reg Varney, wow. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing, did you see that guy in the crowd as well then? No, he meant it. Yeah, I know he meant the shot. But it was just funny just to go imagine if it was one of our players miscontrolling it into the top corner. I've got a touch, bang.
That was an Ekwa defensive clearance.
Yeah. It was Virginia-esque away at Southampton when he put it into his own net.
God, yeah.
I showed someone that the other day and they were like, that's not real. And I was like, it is real. And the worst thing was we went on to concede another 7 in the same game.
Yeah. Jesus. Good times, good memories.
Well, 1-0 at half-time, which would lift us to the lofty position of... Wait for it. Pause for effect.
Not bottom.
13th. 13th on 56 points. We would be 13 behind the playoffs with only 9 left to play for. Fantastic stuff.
So there's chance.
Yeah.
if all the other teams get some sort of financial penalty and points deducted, we could win. Which,
based on this season, is very likely because everybody seems to be getting points deductions left, right, and centre. Although the best thing is we are now 12 points. If it stays this way, sorry, we are 12 points above the drop with 9 left to play for. We would actually be safe. I know it was probably that we were safe anyway in terms of the amount of teams that are beneath us and still had to play each other. However, it's nice to know that it's mathematically impossible.
Yeah. Unless we get the fines. Well, we're not going to get. We're not going to get fines for overspending.
What are they going to say? Yeah. I was about to say, what are they going to do us for not spending? You got too much money. Back at it. It's like, did you see the Brighton books the other day when they put theirs out? They posted 104 million profit, and they said this is excluding the Caicedo money and the Cucurella money.
Real.
And you're sitting there going, like, that's mental that you've still got to add on like another 180 million in your books.
That's madness.
Well, it's been absolutely dreadful, but we're winning. So,
yes,
we'll take it.
Yeah, I should
have.
Your
thoughts? What Mike Dodd should do to turn it around for West Brom in the second half?
I've won my first 4 opening games of the new Football Manager with Sunderland.
Yes.
Yeah. Instantly sold Dak and
Can you do that when? Oh, I suppose he was a free transfer, so yeah, you probably could.
Yeah, I literally I offered him out for like 10 grand something, you know, and then I re-signed Josh Maja on a free, and he's my top scorer. There you go. That's an interesting one.
Ian Wilkinson, we've not spent, so they'll have to give us 10 points. Yeah, that's fair as well.
I like that. Yeah. Listen, we're so money driven. We don't even put hand dryers on.
Yeah. Dry your hands on yourself. That's what you should do. So is that Equa? Equa must have about 5 goals this season for us now, I would say.
I'm hoping this is a return to form from Equa. But obviously too little too late, but he looked so good at the start. Then he had that dead leg that lasted a long time for just a dead leg. And after that, he never quite came back into his own.
Half-time scores at the moment. Sorry, they just came up. So it's 2, Birmingham 2, Coventry 0, Bristol City 0, Huddersfield 0, Hull 2, QPR 0, Ipswich 1, Middlesbrough 1, Millwall 2, Cardiff 1, Preston 0, Norwich 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Stoke 0, Southampton 2, Watford 1, Swansea 0, Rotherham 0. Yes, the dead leg.
Yeah, it just lasted forever. It really did.
It did, and it seemed to just... Like, no matter what he did, it just seemed to always be nagging at him and just sort of, not doing...
Did West Brom make a change after Asante went off?
It doesn't look like it.
Because he was their striker as such. So I'm just trying to look who they'll bring on.
I imagine they wouldn't have done because it was a couple of minutes before half-time and you don't tend to sort of go, right, let's make another gap in the midfield and the defence.
Yeah. Do you think they'll leave it like that and try and get goals from midfield, or are they going to bring a striker?
Let's have a look at their bench. Does Madger still play for West Brom?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Well, he's not on the bench anyway.
They've got Matt Phillips. He's a forward. They've got Vyman on the bench. He used to play in the Premier League. Andres Vyman. No subs or anything yet for West Brom.
He still plays for them. I think he's got fitness issues or something.
Fitness, all that money he went for in Bordeaux into his pockets problems.
Yeah. I'm having problem fitness my third portion to garage.
Yeah. Premier League, Forest 1, Wolves 1, Man City 1, Luton 0. Everything else is 0-0. And annoyingly, the earlier game, Spurs were rubbish. Hey, how's the fantasy football doing? I'm getting battered.
I like to check Bolton's score because it's down the road. So if they come up, I get to go.
Well, I'm getting absolutely battered in fantasy football. So yeah,
my workplace did the classical thing like, yeah, we're going to do this season. Yeah, everyone will stay on top of it. I'll do updates. Not been touched in months.
That's so keen. He got injured when we played them last time. Hello. Okay. Sorry, my son's just come in. I'll be back in a second.
No problem. He's going for a tea party. Hopefully he's got time before the second half starts. Mad Mackham, thank you. $4.99 donation. Much appreciated. He says, reckon you can get 2 packs of 6 from Tesco at Original Nuts and 1 pack mint. Bugger the strawberry ones. I appreciate the donation. The Cornetto Fund will mention it to the powers that be that has to be earmarked for our Cornettos. Would yourself and Mike love to see Jordan Henderson back? I mean, in this league, you'd be stupid not to want someone of that caliber back. But I don't think, not for nostalgia purposes, not for the sake of, oh my God, he's a Sunderland legend, bring him back, but just because, he's a quality player and to have him at this level would be brilliant. So for me, yeah, but not something I'd be chomping at the bit for, as it were.
Hello.
We've got Cornetto funds. You need to make sure the powers that be knows that $4.99 is earmarked, and mine and yours is Cornettos.
Right, you can get 2 packs of 6. Well, actually, at Morrison's they're $1.89. So I think we could get a couple of. Oh yeah, it's probably 2 boxes. Yeah. 2.5. I'll put the rest in. We'll get 3 boxes. Why not? Bugger the strawberry ones. Yes, absolutely.
I can't do the original nuts.
You were just answering that about Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. At this level, you'd be foolish not to have a player of that standard come in and be happy about it. But I wouldn't.
His leadership qualities on the pitch would be really good for someone like, say, Dan Neil and Chris Rigg, even Ekwar, just marshalling them, because he's very underrated for what he did at Liverpool, and how he was their sort of engine and their driving force in the midfield. Everyone sort of goes, oh, it was Salah, or it was, Trent, or it was Robertson, or even any of the others in the midfield of Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Oxlade. He doesn't get talked about, but I think if they didn't have him for a lot of those games, they wouldn't have been where they were.
No. Yeah, I don't think it's an unrealistic prospect. I don't think we'd ever afford a wage for him.
Should he got the Euros? Yes. As a starter? No.
I give up with England.
Just my opinion. Sorry.
I've not been a fan of the who ever picks the England team every year ever since Bent didn't go. Yeah. And he took Thingy instead.
Heskey.
Emil Heskey. Yeah. And Bent
Heskey
was
5 goals, Bent 25.
Yeah. But he was second highest scorer to Rooney, wasn't he? That season. It's absolutely ridiculous that you then don't take him. I thought that was a sham. Was it Capello? I think it was Fabio Capello. Yeah.
Yes, it was Capello.
I got the nods. It's all right. Oh, can we hold on to a 1-0? Well, I mean, he's got to go with more attacking now, right? Or does he just give them a bit more freedom to be attacking with this 5 at the back? Because Styles has been everywhere anyway, right?
Yeah. It's well, we've got a man extra regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
As it stands, they haven't got a forward. Unless they make a change to bring one on, but then that opens a gap somewhere else up in their team.
But you've got to, right? You can't not bring them forward on when you're 1-0 down. The fans would lynch you.
But they're safely in the playoffs as it stands. And what's their goal difference like? Let's have a look. Oh, their goal difference is safe. That's fine. Currently, they are. Can't do maths. 7 points inside the playoffs. So I don't know. If it was us, right? If it was the other way around, we were 1-0 down at home, and I thought this. I think I'd be damage limitations really, but I suppose you can't then not think to have a go for it. I guess. Cat, shut up. He's at the door. Meow.
Wants to be involved. Yeah. I worry because of Dodds' subs in the past, and he who shall not be named when Dodds was second to him. The subs then we could turn a game round to our detriment.
Yeah.
If they turn around in 10 minutes time and say, right, we're bringing on Dak, that's you just kissing goodbye to a lead, you know.
For me, if I was to make any sub at the moment,
Job.
Job's the only one. But I wouldn't trust to bring on Hamir or Burstow or Dak in his place. And then Mundell's not really a through-the-middle kind of player. Ashish, I don't think, is a false number 9. Bar's actually played a false 9 for us before. Maybe, but they're not going to take Job off. It just won't happen. So,
they will. They'll put Burstow on something like that. They will. They will do it.
There's no benefit to Burstow playing any more minutes for us, though, now.
Yes. Interesting. Interesting. We'll see what he does. He don't do anything now anyway. We don't do subs till late on. I've not seen a half-time change for a long time unless it was an injury necessity.
Yeah, definitely. I've done it. I know we talked about it, but did we say thank you to Mad Mackham for the $4.99?
I did. I even did a little mini clap sort of thing. Yes, I appreciate it.
I didn't want to seem rude, and he's gone. No, I just gave them 2 boxes of cornetos, and they didn't even say thank you. Who else is Roberts on the bench? He is, yeah.
We've got a good bench when it comes to midfield and attacking midfield, especially. I want to see Mundell on the pitch, but like you say, the only person I'd pull off right now is, I mean, I'd hate saying that. The only person I'd bring off right now, Joe.
And I mean, I'd like to see Hamir play again, but I feel like how many chances are you going to have to then not contribute either?
Crap. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't update the score.
You were too busy living in the past of about 4 minutes behind the actual game.
Yeah, they've already just scored on my screen. That's fine.
Yeah. I'd rather see Hamir get some minutes before Bar. He might do all right with an extra space. Yeah, it depends where they pull their extra space from, I suppose. Yeah, it's more so at the moment, this low block that we've got put in is actually benefiting us for counter-attacking play in terms of if they're going to go for it, they're going to have to really try hard to get spaces and make runs. And if we then catch them out, that's when we'll outnumber them.
Call me crazy, but take off 09. Take off 09, put Hamir on, have Job and Hamir up front. Let's actually see 2 up front, the fact that we've got a man advantage.
They're not going to do a big change like that now. We're winning, aren't we? They're not going to go, right, new system, lads. Here you go. Like,
that's not a whole new system. Everyone's the same. Everyone's the same.
No. Well, we're back out and Job's coming out. 09's coming out. Everyone's the same. Patterson's coming out.
They won't do anything till 60 to 70 minutes in anyway. So,
yeah.
Are they coming out on yours? I'm going to be a mile behind again.
Yeah. Coming out. 11 men are all coming out.
Fucking reset was fucking pointless.
Bar's telling Ekwar what to do, and Bar's like, Ekwar's like, you're not even on the pitch, pal. At least he's not doing that silly dance from that YouTube video he was doing the other day. It was one of those moments where I was watching it and I was like, I know I should like this, but you're actually annoying me more than actually finding you endearing.
Need Ashamoah Gyan back for his dancing.
Yeah, that's the only one who's been allowed to dance as a Sunderland player. Oh, and Zenden.
Zenden. Yeah. What even was that? That old dad dance next to him.
It was like, if that had been away at like Stoke or something, it wouldn't have.
Oh, so here's what
in the memory. But the fact that it was like we were beating Chelsea away, who haven't lost at home in like 4 or 5 years.
So West Brom have brought a player on.
Oh.
They've took off Chalobah, who was a defensive midfielder, and they've brought on 20 Breach. I don't know who he is.
Well, hopefully he doesn't breach this defence. So, hey! No? Okay. He's called Breach, for God's sake.
He's what?
He's called Reach, not Breach.
I just put an extra.
So my joke was a bit of a reach. Oh, all right.
I'll just... Stop.
Just pack it in now.
He's a defender.
Well, yeah, Chalobah did have his knee injury before when Joe cropped him.
So they're going. Yeah, I don't know what their plan is here. Oh, we're off anyway. We're kicked off the second half anyway. I'll pick it up. I'm sure I'm behind you all,
but well, I've just kicked off of mine. 45-8, 9,
45-25.
Oh, you're ahead. Go on then.
Wait,
let me get a refresh.
Don't touch anything.
Actually, I've got it, but I'm 45-25 now. So
I am
about 10 seconds behind you. So
what? I don't understand. Anyway, Sunderland with possession. Back to Hume in our own half. What's going on there? I'm not sure what happened there. Watch that and tell me what happened there.
I've got Hume on the ball. Yeah, they've stopped. The EFL cameraman's randomly just What's happened?
Yeah, thank you. I had no idea, and it kind of carried on.
Yeah,
that was really odd.
They took a centre back off for an attacking player. Get Hamir on. I thought you just said it was a centre back for a centre back.
He's a defender. The reach, according to Google.
Bit of a reach, that one.
Adam Reach, 31-year-old.
It's far from ideal for West Brom, which is funny because they're sponsored by Ideal.
Oh, God. What's with dad jokes today? What's going on? Right, West Brom with possession in the whole half. We're definitely trying to make use of the extra man with a higher press here, putting pressure on them in the corner. We do get a foot to it, but West Brom managed to pick it up and play it out on the right-hand side. Good slide in there from Ekwa and dispossesses them. We're back on the counter-attack with Clark into the centre to Rigg. Looked like he was going to tee up for a shot. Gives it across to the right instead to Pembele. Pembele back to Hume. All the way back to Ballard. To 09. Back to 09. Across to Hume. We're quite happy to keep possession at this stage by the looks of it. Pembele, Hume. West Brom sat back. Yeah, this is how it's going to play out.
Mm-hmm.
Runs being made forward here. Jack Clark with it now on the left-hand side. Tries to slot one through to Job, but it was trying to get past three players. A bit ambitious. West Brom come away with it.
Say Kenny Dodd is in the chat. The owner of Retro Hub, who was sponsoring the show today. Mr. Licensing, I literally just dropped the 92 final merch on the store. All right, we're going to have a look at that at some point.
Oh, nice.
Very topical. It's almost like you saw this coming, Kenny.
Kenny, get us some videos because, you know, our video production staff can only film in portrait mode for some reason.
Bloody Wayne. I've just been told I won the Grand National. That's nice. I didn't even know I was running.
Well played.
Yeah. Impressive. I am Maximus. That's who I had.
Hume. Pembele. Back to Hume. Back to Ballard. I'm going to get I want a shirt with back to Ballard printed on it. All I say. Hume again. Oh, nice driven ball forward, but it was a bit too far for Ekwa and a bit too short for Job. Just these final passes not quite coming off. West Bromwich with it again.
What minute are you on, just out of interest?
49-15.
Okay, that's fine.
Long ball forward from their keeper. Gets a head on to absolutely nobody. No one from West Brom chasing it. Styles can walk to it and pass it back to Patterson. Zero pressure in the Sunderland half here at the moment, which is odd. I know they're down to 10 men, but with being a 1 goal behind, are they happy to maintain a decent goal difference?
Well, they're about 9 goals ahead of the next team. They're only 3 points ahead of 6th, but they are, like we said, 7 points ahead of 7th place. So I think they're probably thinking, don't do anything stupid in this game. We've got 3 more games to just sort of keep them at arm's length and go in the playoffs, haven't we? Yeah,
let's not lose 10-0.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Sunderland are probably thinking, oh my God, we're winning a game. What does this feel like? What do we do? That's what Sunderland will be thinking right now.
Anyone missed it before? I am jealous of this mouse mat from Retro Hub. I need one of them.
You like the phone case as well, the yellow phone case.
Yeah, I know, but now I'm looking at my desk thinking now I'm really upset because my mouse mat has the company on that made me redundant. So I'm sat here looking at the logo constantly like, yeah, I need a new mouse mat.
Well, I sort of rearranged my desk today and I was a bit like, I've got a massive space for I might get one of the red and white ones. Just to sort of put on my desk. Or the blue Vaux one. Oh, Jack Clark tripped there.
Did they do the yellow in that mouse mat?
I don't know. Ask Kenny.
Kenny.
Oh my God, you killed Kenny.
Oh, he flew in for a header. He went over the top of Styles, yet Styles got penalised for it in the box. Furlong again. Styles is as confused as I am by the looks of it. Yeah, the ball comes in. Styles runs in. Oh, and he doesn't just go into him. He wraps his hands around his mouth and his chin as he goes down. Could have broke his neck.
God, he is. Retro Hub are very quick on that one. They've got some lovely... Oh, look at that. Right, I'm going to show you on screen because it's... Look at that beauty for a mouse mat for the jackets that have come out today for the 92.
Oh, we'll have one of them.
Oh, shut up and take my money.
I like the mouse mat.
Yeah. Coasters, mugs, all sorts. Oh, yes, please. If you want to see more of them, they are on our Instagram as well. So if you go over to SAFC Fan TV Instagram or _ the Retro Hub on Instagram, you'll see all this fantastic stuff. I'm not even watching the game. I'm just looking at things going, if I got that, I could go here. If I got that, I could go here.
Sunderland with possession anyway. We're just literally trying to probe the whole time. You're not missing loads at the moment. Probing. Lots of probing going on.
Lots of probing.
Now, I tell you what would be cool is you lot go and all buy stuff from Retro Hub. They think we're wonderful, and then they'll start doing some fan TV stuff that's mixed in with the retro stuff. Now, that'd be awesome.
When you asked him about the yellow one, he said, we don't, but we can, and then just did the eyes.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like the yellow shirt like that's behind Conrad there in mouse matty form. It's got the V's, the pattern in the yellow, hasn't it?
These V's. V
for victory.
Yeah.
Sunderland pressing here on the left-hand side. It's with Clark. He's trying to find a way through. He's got Styles off to his left. Styles is everywhere, man. He's everywhere. Back with Clark.
Really good today, Styles.
Back to 09. To Hume. Hume gets one forward to a dangerous area where Neil is. Puts it out to Pembele on the right-hand side. One across the box, low and hard. It gets straight to a West Brom player. He's trying to play out of trouble. Styles will pull him to the floor just for good measure, and they'll get a free kick and avert the danger. Oh, yeah, I didn't even get a chance to make a brew in my SAFC Fan TV cup today, so I'm on the bang.
Fair enough.
But the colours are in keeping. It's pink, so it's all right.
Well, I finished my drink, and all I've got here is half of a fruity blast that my son had, and it's got half of sausage roll flakes in it, and it's not very appealing to.
Oh, that sounds like a drink and a meal all in one. Sounds awesome. What? Job just made a tackle. I just thought he took the ball off him, but the guy's gone down clutching his ankle like he's been shot by a sniper.
They're going to go down for everything at this point, though, aren't they? Thinking. That's a great tackle.
He doesn't touch him.
No, it's 09. They're saying it was 09 clipped him. It's not Joe.
Watch the replay.
Let's have a look. He's on the floor, clearly dying, so it must be serious. He got a clip slightly from 09. That's literally it.
He's up and walking now, so quick recovery from that gunshot from the crowd.
Dang, that must have hurt.
Oh no, I'm out. Stop the dad jokes. One of the sponsors is watching. Townsend with the ball here is going to be called offside. You missed me
for the several weeks that I wasn't here. Because I'm getting feeling no.
No, I did. It's better than me talking to myself half the time. Maybe Retro Stoko and Reed Retro Stip would for nostalgia.
Booking for diving, says Ned Kelly. Yeah, probably that probably should have been a booking for a dive, I would have said. I've lost the ball. Quick, what hurts? Ah!
Sorry, somebody's drilling. Oh my God, she's figured out how the Hoover works. Christ.
It's lucky she doesn't watch these streams.
It's with Hume on the right-hand side. Dinks
Otherwise,
one forward
you'd
to
see
Rig.
like
Rig gets a touch to it.
comical-
Lovely little tap by Equa. Gets it round two of them back to Rig. And Job falls over, gets tripped by a blade of grass, and we lose possession. But I think he got the free kick.
I'm expecting to see a Hoover flying at your head any minute.
It's upstairs. It's fine. I'm
Nice
safe.
little play. Ooh, what's a foul? Yep. Free kick.
Only worry if I start looking up above the monitor like this and going...
Yeah, I get you. Ugh.
Did it look like a foul on the replay? I missed the replay then because it looked to me like he got tripped by a blade of grass.
It did look a bit of a foul, yeah. Yeah.
Equa Magic, says Ian, yeah.
Is that what I think it is? Because let's have a look if this is going to fly in from Ian, who's spoiling everything, if this is a goal.
It's looks like Clark that's going to take it.
Yeah, well, that's where everyone thinks until Pierre Equa goes, pow, right in the kisser.
No, it's Clark taking this. I think he's talking about the 1-2 tap around the two players he took on.
I don't know.
Clark.
He's been quite ahead of us a bit. Clark.
Straight into the wall, gets cleared out to the side.
Just popped across channels and Terry seems to have plenty of beer. That's pretty much Terry's life there, Mad Mackham. Yes, plenty of beer. We love Terry.
Not when he streams at the same time. I'm joking.
Yeah, he did it before us, though. We're very much the tag-alongs, I will say.
So, Job 2. Well, it's not really a commentary here, is it? It's just us talking.
Well, normally we commentate, but this game has been horrific. So
it's improved this second half. Now we've got a man advantage. A bit of confidence has come out. Ball down.
It's what happens to your team when they get one man extra.
Yeah, well, if for some reason we have zero confidence till somebody gets a goal, then everyone suddenly has the ability. I get what morale does, but we should play like that all the time. Pembele to take this throw. It's in line with their area. West Brom's got 2 subs warming up on the bench, so some changes to be made there. Into the box there with Rig on the outside. It's going to be a shot from distance from Neil, I think it was. Tipped over by the keeper. Good, powerful shot on target by Dan Neil there. Palmer gets his palms to it. At high speed, I mix up Neil and Rig all the time.
That's probably the 2 best people that you could mix up, so you don't get called a racist.
They've got similar haircuts. That's what it is.
Yeah, of course. Whatever you say.
Little argy-bargy going on, ref having a word. Obviously, it's 3 people round 09.
Is that the one you wanted, Mike?
He's not got that on there already, has he?
Yeah.
Wow. Kenny's a whiz with Photoshop.
Or he had it already, but I'm thinking it's the first one.
Yes, I will. I'll go and have a look at that. Do we have a discount code for Retro Hub?
I don't believe so. No.
Why don't we have a discount code to offer all our fans?
It's a bit rude to be asking him out at this point on here. I'm going to make a living as well, and it's premium products. What are you talking about?
Listen, I'm as tight as they come. Out to the left to Job, who's making a run.
Is there a discount code for fans, i.e. me?
Yeah,
That's what you're clearly trying to say. Oh, there you go. 10 off retro. Oh, there you go.
There we go. 10 off retro. Everybody, 10 off retro.
Oh, that's a Sunderland throw. Yep.
Feel free to. The link should be in the description, right, of this video.
It is. I think it's our first link in the description.
Yeah. So
get yourself over there.
Get over there and use that code. And you can thank me for my cheapness later, and Kenny for setting it up.
Temptation. There's just so much stuff on there. I want like 4 desk mats, and then I can just sort of flip out what I want each time.
It's when you're buying desks just to put more mats on.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I've got this desk, and I've got a desk behind me, surface area there, and a shelf beside me, so I could have 3.
You could. I think if anything, it's worth it with that discount code right there.
There you go.
In fact, buy them now while you're on stream, just to prove that you're not a liar.
No problem. Just message me your card details.
Yeah. The stream's frozen.
It's West Brom with a goal kick here. Sorry, guys. I know we've completely gone off subject of the game, but it is.
Win it back, though. Clark chasing in. Cuts on his right. Shot. Blocked. Handball. Surely.
You're ahead of me again.
Only just. Isn't it?
62:08.
Yeah, I'm 4 seconds ahead. 4 seconds is livable. This is the closest.
Clark, is that Clark fouled on the far? Free kick on the far side. Not really a shooting position, but
no, unless you're Pierre Equa.
Unless you're Pierre Equa.
Really want one of those new housemats you've got there, but I'm going to save my money until Monday because they might be bringing out the jacket properly on the Sunderland site. And then what I anticipate it to be about 70 quid. If it's less than that, then the mouse mat will be getting bought too. I'll sit here looking at my mouse mat, wearing what is the mouse mat. It's just what I'm going to do. Is there a cat there?
No, that was a baby.
That was a baby.
There is no locking that out the room, I'm afraid. Just kick her out the front for a bit.
Free kick. Just Styles has stood over the ball. Equa's just clearly told him what to do. Styles gone, what do you mean? I play for Barnsley. Free kick right in front of the Sunderland fans. Doesn't swing it in. Not yet. He's pretending. Swings it in now. Oh, Pembele was right under it, but it was taken off of him just by the West Brom defender. It looks like it might be going out for a corner. It's a throw in. Nope, they're saying Dan Neil fouled his man. So West Brom free kick right by the corner flag. Dan Neil says that's absolute shit, which is great to say to the referee, knowing what happened in the Middlesbrough game earlier on in the season, pal. What was funny was they showed a reverse angle of him shoving that player over there in front of the West Brom fans. None of the West Brom fans appealed. But the ref was like, yep, solid foul.
The West Brom fans have given up.
Yeah.
At least their stadium does look full.
Yeah, not like Middlesbrough's where they dress up as empty seats.
Like Sunderland's recently. Attendance, 42,000. No, definitely not.
Where are they? On the ball back, Job. Job's playing a bit deeper this half, it seems. Styles forward, dinks it over to Clark. He might be offside, but my stream's just decided to show me a different part of the game as well. It went through to the goalie. Yeah, Clark may have been offside, but it went to the keeper anyway.
I'm trying to assess whether their keeper has...
Oh, keeper nearly lost it, Rig. Oh. Keeper went to put his foot on the ball and it nearly rolled under his foot.
Yeah, you're behind me quite a bit there now.
Fair enough.
But I was trying to establish if Palmer's got turkey teeth or a gum shield in. I couldn't quite tell.
Well, that's good to know. Oh, well, you're back in front then.
Yeah, we're just watching Mvia strip off to come on the pitch.
Nice.
Not fully strip off, just get ready to come on. He's not decided to streak. Long throw coming here from West Brom into the box. Ballard rises to the head, gets it out only as far as another West Brom player, still on the edge of the area. Shot from distance. Oh, Patterson was at full stretch. It does go wide, though. It looked closer than I think it was. We'll see on the replay.
Good save.
No, I don't think he got a touch to it. He was at full stretch for it, but I think, yeah, he doesn't get a touch to it.
Come on for them there. No, Phillips has come on. Phillips has come on for West Brom. Wallace has gone to captain for them. Villa still getting ready.
Oh, it might have been Phillips. I was watching strip off. He had Mvia's beard.
Ian says Villa coming on, but I haven't seen him yet. I hope he goes and sees the Sunderland fans. Was it the first time he'll have played against us, or played even in the same? Whoa, we tackled the keeper. Job on the goalie.
You're ahead of me.
Yep. Job keeps it in. Back to Clark. Dinks it over his man. Why does every time you say you're ahead of me, my stream freezes and then goes somewhere else? And Villa hasn't come on yet. That must have been Matt Phillips everyone was on about.
Yeah, looked like him.
Yeah.
Unless he's got the wrong shirt.
Yeah. It was definitely Phillips.
It's a cross here with back to Ballard. Long ball forward. We seem to be. Why are we playing like we're under pressure when we've got a man ahead?
I think we're still trying to draw them out and then exploit the gap, aren't we?
Someone's down holding their ankle.
Is it Ballard? That's the bit that I was thinking. I think Wallace on Ballard, yeah. That I'd like to see a replay on that because he was flying up after him. Any replay, or are we just going to watch the?
No, we're going to watch it.
Player and Wallace
replay.
Have a bit of a
I think he clips the back of his ankle, like the tendon of it.
No, I think it's definitely a red card if you ask me.
Naughty. Hume to Ekwa. He had Pembele making a run, but he's gone back over to Neil, then over to Clark now. Back to Ballard. 09. 09 gets past his man. Run down the side. 1-2 with Jack Clark. He's still going, 09. He puts it in the centre. It's back to Ekwa in a shooting area. He's going to go for it. Straight to the keeper's hands.
Yeah, pretty tame effort in the end, that one, wasn't it? But lovely run from 09.
It was nice. Didn't pass that first one. I think he just thought, I'm going for it.
Yeah, it was one of those that was like momentum's with you. And you're just like, I've got to go.
West Brom now on the attack. Pembele holding his man off on the far side. Good tackle. Good foot in by Pembele. Very controlled. Goes out for a throw to them.
We are in the 69th minute. Way.
We. Conrad brings the noisiest snack to a commentary, so he has to mute every time he takes a bite. Sorry, guys, I've just brought some soup.
Honestly, right, this is the longest the Pringles tube has ever lasted me because I feel really awkward about eating it.
Oh, Pembele's going off.
Who for?
For Elise.
And Roberts is coming on as well.
Yeah. Have you seen Ralph Little recently? The guy from Royal Family, he does the podcast. Their manager looks exactly like him, yeah. He's got a bit of a beard now. He looks like him. It's just the double of him.
So you're going to go Hume right back, Ballard 09 in the centre, and Elise out to that side, with Styles sort of still in that free role on the left side. Chris Riggs coming off for Patrick Roberts. I think that's probably best option. Riggs had a good game again. I just think you want to be careful with him, don't you? You don't want to overdo it.
Yeah. Are we still going? Yeah, still going the 5 at the back, aren't we? So I think.
There'll have just been a rearrange of the 3 of them. It'll be 09 in Hume's position, Ballard in the middle and Elise on the left of it, and then Styles out on the sort of left wing back and Hume as right wing back.
It's a Sunderland throw. We are 71.5 minutes in nearly. 20 people have viewed the stream. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We do regular commentaries. They're usually much more on point than this. We're just, distracted by the lack of football on the football field at the moment.
I never got this pink kit to start the season because I was always a bit like, it's not for me. But it's really grown on me, and I wish I had. And now they don't have my size, which is disgusting.
You just wait until the end of the season until it was on sale, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but 2XL always goes out sale first.
What does that tell you about our fan base?
It was like, did you see when they released the England kit the other day? They went, the first one to sell out was 3XL.
They just need to produce like a large or a medium
size.
That's got a stretchy front panel, like a pregnancy thing.
Yeah, pregnancy pouch on them all.
Long ball forward, cut out by 09. It's played out to the left now. It's with Styles, Clark, Elise. There's a baby shouting in the background. Yep. Ballard.
Oh, sorry, it was Mike Dodds with his tactics.
Oh, great little play by Roberts. He does get dispossessed in the end, but it was a nice little dink around the West Brom player at first. He'll chase back. Doesn't feel like we've got a man advantage at this moment.
It doesn't, does it? I was just thinking that.
When that man advantage is Joe Bellingham, it makes no difference. Oh,
yeah. When you're
Hume went down very easy there. West Brom on the attack here. If he's not called offside, he plays it to the outside though. At least doesn't fit in. They're skirting around the edge of our area here. Could be a shot come from anywhere. On the right hand side now, with Styles trying to stop the delivery. And he does, but it goes out for almost goes out for a corner. Elise rescues the corner, goes out for a throw instead. And the EFL cameraman will just film random things.
Yep, there was some crowd. Thanks. Let's go back to the game.
Here's the back of somebody's shirt.
1-1, Sheffield Wednesday in Stoke.
Long throw. Elise will get it clear. As far as Job, who's chasing. Job is chasing. He could be one-on-one with the keeper. The keeper comes all the way out. Gets his foot to it, though. He's just not... I don't think he's not got the pace, Job. I think he's not got the willpower and effort. Ian needs a job. Look, he's doing the commentary for us, Ian, in the comments. He's just... We're missing Burstow. Well, no, I rescind my offer of a job.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he really busted a gut to even think, I'm just going to get there first and be clattered by the keeper.
No, I feel like he's one of those players. Instead of doing that, he was just thinking, how many ways can this go wrong? Talked himself out of an opportunity. Neil delivers one over the far side, trying to find Clark. Clark won't keep it in. The bounce did him. Getting hassle off the West Brom fans there, but pretty sure I won't be able to understand their accents anyway, so there's nothing to worry about that.
I just enjoyed one of them pointing at him and went, "You prick." It's like, just because you're losing. Well done, Ekwa. Out for a throw, far side corner for West Brom. The risk of jinxing it, they haven't really offered anything, West Brom, at all today.
No, it's but it is still quite 50-50 at this stage. Long ball forward here will find his man for West Ham. It's reached, cuts West one Ham into the centre in a dangerous area, goes right across the box until it hits Styles, who gets it high rather than long. So a shot comes in, but it goes wide from Phillips.
You did say West Ham there.
Did I? Oh, well, yeah. It's West something.
Yeah, that's dangerous to let the ball go all the way across the box like that.
Yeah, that was... well, that's what we do all the time. You see these great deliveries come in and nobody's in there to attack it. Ralph Little's going sick on the sideline.
If anyone enjoys those jokes, let us know. Oh, look, they haven't. Right, let's move on.
That's what he's called. I can't pronounce his name anyway. Carlos.
Carlos, yeah, that's fine. Like the baby in Hangover, Carlos.
West Brom on the attack yet again here. Another one delivered into the centre of the box.
As soon as I said they weren't offering anything, they started to offer something.
Because the commentator...
Clark bursting forward. Go on. Oh,
pass one, pass two. Men. Oh.
I don't think that's a foul there, Jack. So get up. Like,
are you ahead of me again?
Two people. Yeah, I think so.
How has that happened?
Because it's been a common theme of today that the streams just keep doing whatever they like to do.
But I've had no skips or renders. It's just...
oh, I've been living off them. And now it's paused and I've gone somewhere else. So it's...
That's what it was like, that commentary I said before I got this installed.
Yeah.
It just kept skipping time, and I'd commentate on the same event 3 times till I realised it was skipping. West Brom throw just inside their own half here on the far side. Throw it back to their defence, all the way back to their keeper, Palmer.
Yep, you're well ahead of me now.
Yes. West Brom coming forward now. Sunderland still playing quite defensive for a team that's a man up. West Brom on the right-hand side, making a run down. Delivers one into the centre. Dangerous area again. Get a foot to it. It comes out only as far as another West Brom player. Somebody count them. Make sure they've only got 10 on. Ball comes in for a head. It goes wide. They've had 3 great attacking opportunities in the last 5 minutes.
Well, they're actually, considering what we said, they're actually going for it. They had 5 players in the box there when they were pushing forward for that one. So but it's not like they're not going for it.
Well, we're not threatening on the counter-attack. We're not playing any extra men forward, so why not? You know what I mean? It's not like they've got to be worried about that because we don't look like we're going for it.
They had 5 in the box. They had 2 on the edge and they had 2 back. So if we could actually get a hold of it and do a decent ball forward for a counter-attack for a quick player, we'd actually could break out and could get a second. But it just seems like we're happy
to get Bursto on.
This. Cat, go on, back up there.
Hume with the possession here on the right-hand side. Roberts. Now it's a cross with Elise. Back to Ballard. To 09. Hume, 09. Ballard.
Every stream I'm doing is literally like it lasts for about 5 seconds and then stops.
Oh, so many jokes I did not say in that moment.
Well, as a man with 5 kids, you would know. No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We're waiting on the throw here.
No,
Somebody's getting booked.
Taken. At least say forward. It's played to Callum Styles on the left-hand side. He just about keeps it in. Takes on his man. Cuts back. Right foot shot. Across the goal. No, just wide. Joe was stretching, but it hasn't gone in. How am I in front of you?
I don't know. Your stream's sponsored by Back to the Future.
Yeah. It was good play from Styles. Was it actually anywhere near? I don't know because the stream stopped again now.
Paul Havelock says, "I hate when we start to drop off. We should be going for this. We definitely should. I think Conrad must have dial-up broadband."
And all that noise that it used to make. I actually spoke to someone at work the other day. She's an apprentice, and we were on about dial-up, and we played the noise, and she didn't believe what it was.
This is also clearly something from a movie.
Yeah, we did this. It came up on my Facebook. You did this 5 years ago, and it was one of those that named 5 footballers that sort of got you into football, and I listed Niall Quinn, Phillips.
Long ball forward for West Brom here. Oh, the offside flag has gone up. It was just very delayed. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just saw. Quinn, Phillips, Arca, Roy Keane. And she went, yeah, I've heard of all of them. And then I went, and Thierry Henry. And she went, who's he? And I went, out of all of the ones that I've named, you go, who's Thierry Henry?
Did you just say Renault Clio, Vavavoom?
Yeah, well, one of the other managers went, what do you mean he's Vavavoom?
He's Vavavoom.
Patterson's gone down injured, it seems.
Yeah,
it's impressive considering he hadn't done anything. Oh, but then they just went, someone came over and Clee went, you all right? And he just went, so we're just having a break, probably just getting some information onto the team.
Yeah, don't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Yeah, don't fuck it up, lads. That'd be far from ideal. I can't think of a joke for the tyre lab that sponsor them, but never mind. Yeah, well, at least my jokes are very well spread X apart. That's all I've got.
Oh dear.
It's all this virtue signalling. Come on, that was a good one. We're sponsored by Virtue. No.
You're complaining at my jokes.
Yours was the same one about Ralph Little 4 times.
That's not a joke. Once I get an image in my head, look, angry Ralph Little. You just cannot unsee it once you've seen it.
Hey, this is Travel is a sponsor of the Sunderland shirts. I'll stop now because it's horrific. Whoa, God, Ralph Little is going mental. Jesus,
told you.
Fucking hell,
you can't unsee it. Oh, battling here for possession. Lots of shirt pulling with Job at the front there. Sunderland still have the possession with Clark. Puts it across, all the way across. Hume picks it up on the right-hand side.
Well, that's a foul then if he picks it up.
Forward to Ekwa. I almost said Pembele purely because he's in that position.
He is in the right back position, so I would have forgiven you for that one. Roberts wins it back.
Yeah, I think
just inside to Ekwa, Styles out to Elise, left side. I think that sort of says what we're going to do there. The fact that he had a bit of space to run into and he still delayed and went back was sort of this thing of we're not fully going for it. We're just quite like happy just to sort of go, let's draw him out again.
No, we need to be going for it. I've
offside
never come
for Ekwa. No, he's not offside. Oh, something's happened. Oh, yes, my stream's on dial-up broadband, isn't it, Paul? Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, he lost possession and then committed a foul on a West Brom player, and it's West Brom free kick inside the half. And there's a yellow card not for Ekwa, for someone else, is it? He looked like he pointed at somebody else there.
28, he said. Styles. You went 28.
I'm not sure what that's for, though.
Well, Styles was the one running off with the ball.
On the graphics, it said Ekwa yellow card. Interesting.
Looked like he definitely was pointing at Styles, but okay.
Roberts fouled on the side here. Sunderland free kick. Card for Kipri. Kipri.
Kip hooray. Oh, he just stopped himself from hoofing the ball away, did you see as well?
Yeah,
like
he was...
frustrated. He went, stop. Oh, he got booked anyway.
He's very discontent with it. God. And now the EFL cameraman will take a nice shot of him bent right over for no reason whatsoever.
And the West Brom manager wasn't happy that was a foul either.
Back to 09. I've not seen that West Brom manager ever happy.
No.
Norwich 1, Preston North End 0. Long ball forward for Sunderland, trying to find Ekwa, gets cut out. But Neil will come in, win back possession. It ends up with Clark. Clark's in a central position, tries to take on his man, gets tackled, but it goes out. Is that going to be a corner? Looks like it's going to be a corner to Sunderland. 86 minutes in, with 20 people in the stream. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for putting up with us for this long. It's really appreciated.
If we could get to 100 likes, that would be impossible.
Yeah. Please invite 4 friends each and tell them to like the stream before they leave.
Yeah. And even then, that would only be 80. No, it wouldn't. What am I on about?
4 friends plus them.
Yeah. Yeah, I went 4 friends. It was only 80. I went, oh, yeah, and them.
Taken short. It's come out. It's all the way with on 9, who will loop one into the centre. Ekwa trying to get on the end of it. West Brom get ahead to it, but Neil comes in and picks it up on the outside of the box. Delivers into the centre. Head out again. Still with Sunderland on the outside of the box with Clark. Clark will take on his man, cut on the inside, tries to deliver one. It gets stopped, but he's still got the possession. Oh, and he puts it into the side netting, trying to cut in a tight shot.
As if he shot from there, Clark. Roberts was in the centre. I think Job was stood under the bar as well.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it's a struggle to beat a keeper at his near post, especially. But look how close he is. There's no even gap to aim for between the keeper and the post. Then,
I suppose he's got to get it through like 3 or 4 West Brom players to get to the Sunderland ones, but still, to shoot from pretty much the byline.
Yeah, 1-0 up. 87.5 minutes in, it's you're just going for anything, can't you?
I suppose.
Increasing your price tag.
Ian Hart will be thrilled.
Sunderland win a free kick just inside the West Brom half. Angry Ralph is still going off it.
Another free kick to Sunderland there. Jed Wallace doesn't. I think that's Jed Wallace. Doesn't look happy.
09. So he steps away from it and it's taken backwards all the way back to Patterson. To Ballard. Ballard will run with it. Gets past his first man. Tries to deliver one across to the side. Oh. Elise had to work to get to that one. Gets his head to it. Back to 09. To Clark. Clark gets one forward to Job. Let's come straight back again. Elise.
Say.
Job's battling for it inside the box here. It's all over his back. He does manage to come away with it, gives it to Clark. Clark will make a run into the inside. Gets cut off, shoved all over the place. Yeah. Well marshalled out by West Bromwich Albion there. 89
Are you
minutes
rolling,
down.
or have you got a rat in your room?
Oh, sorry. I've got to put it down.
Yeah. It just started like making this really like high pitched screeching. I was like, "Have you got rats or something?"
That's lunch. It's not been cooked yet.
Minute or 2 to go in this crucial 3 mid-table points.
Sunderland fans celebrating like it's a playoff.
Which would now put us 15 points behind the playoffs.
But safe.
Yeah.
Well and truly safe.
Exactly.
4 minutes of added time.
The season to extend. Like I said it before the start of the stream, this is the first season in years and years for me where we've actually not had anything to worry about in terms of like no relegation, no promotion, just nothing. And it's actually really annoying. Like I never thought I'd be happy. I'm not happy with mid-table mediocrity in the Championship, but it's just like when you've got nothing, it's a bit dull, isn't it?
I am pretty sure we can go back to a very early episode of Extra Time. And we said at the beginning of the season, wouldn't it be good to have a season where there's no drama and everything's just in the middle?
Probably. And look at us, we ruined it all. Paul, we could still be scoring more goals. Yeah, we could be playing better. That would be nicer. But I think they're just seeing the ship home, aren't they, at this point? They're just like, get to the end. It's all that matters. And then we'll go again in the summer.
With 4 minutes of added time, though, your prediction still worries me. Looks like Bar's going to be coming on shortly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my Jack Ross special could still be there.
Don't say.
Oh no, would we still be safe in mid-table?
A win's a win. A win's a win.
Yeah, exactly. I know. It'd be nice to win away. It's because I think they said 7 out of the last 9 games at the Hawthorns, West Brom have won against us.
Yeah,
so
but we did win the last one there.
We did, and that was a great win, that one, the Dennis Sirkin double. Jaffe Geldhart pushing over that player.
I'm surprised we've not seen Mvia come on.
Well, they said he hasn't been featuring that much for him, so it's not that big a surprise, I guess.
It's number 20 coming off. Who was that?
Clark.
Was it? Oh, it's Clark coming off. There we go.
You don't even know Jack Clark's number. Josh Badger in the crowd there, though.
Was he?
Yeah.
Does he look happy?
No. he actually did. He was actually smiling, so he's clearly still a Mackham at heart.
Oh, I've just jumped into your time warp.
No. Well, Clark's still wandering off the pitch for me.
Right, he's just having a fight with a rendering circle for me.
He doesn't look happy, but I think it's more he doesn't look happy. He hasn't contributed more in the game is what I'm thinking, more than not happy to be coming off with minute 30 to go.
You're going to be ahead now.
Job doesn't win the header. Neil plays it over to Roberts, right-hand side. He's got 2 men for company. Cuts back onto his left, plays it into Ekwar, but it was behind him, so West Brom have got possession back. They're passing it around, high press from Sunderland, but they're getting through. Bartley looking for a ball out. Job for company chasing him. Long ball forward. Cut out by Elise to Styles in the centre circle. And now you're probably ahead of me because my stream's gone.
I doubt it.
It's back. Styles is coming through the centre circle. He's got options on his left with Bar and Job. Lays it out to Job. Just little ball back to Bar. They're just doing little 1-2s between themselves all the way back to Elise. Elise back to 09. 09 back to Ballard. Ballard out to Hume. Hume through to Neil. This is better. Playing it through to Roberts. Roberts through to Dan Neil on the right-hand side. He has got there. Plays a first-time ball straight across. Cut out by the West Brom player for a Sunderland corner. Job was free at the back post there. So we've got a corner. 15 seconds to go in this game.
He wouldn't have done anything if it got to him anyway.
Get Patterson forward.
Yeah, that's a risk we need to take.
Yeah, what are we going to do? Drop from 13th to 13th? Like...
A win's a win.
Yeah. Ekwar strolling over to take the corner kick. Should we all just agree to just end the game? Like, no one wants to. Oh, we've taken a corner short. We've just literally defended it in the corner. Styles has kept the ball. Bar doing the same thing, just literally standing off the ball. There we go. Full-time whistle blows. Sunderland have won 1-0 away at West Brom.
Victory.
Yep. 13th place, eh?
That's it.
Good boring win. Thanks, lad.
Nearly single finish.
Hey. Well, we won. That's the main thing. A win's a win, like you said. And, just get some more points on the board. Like you say, we are mathematically safe now. That sees us 11 points ahead of their... Yeah, 11 points ahead with 9 left to go. So we're actually safe. So
it's the inconsistency with this team that is so frustrating. When you looked at the Blackburn result and stuff like that, and that is what's let us. If we could play like, I know it's 1-0 and it's a bit boring, but if we could have been consistent like that from the beginning,
Well, it was the what you're saying. We always have a result like that in us every season where the shit hits the fan. There was Stoke the year before. The year before that in the League One, we had like Portsmouth away. We just got battered 4-0 and there's just no reason to them. We have a performance like it in us every season where everything that could go wrong just goes wrong. So you sort of look at it in isolation and you go, Bad day at the office, move on. Since then, we've had, was it a 0-0 draw with Bristol? And you go, all right, not the best, but Bristol aren't exactly a pushover in terms of what they're going for in the league table. They've just dropped points as well to Huddersfield, I believe. So Bristol City are next to us in the league. So,
yeah,
not too bad there. Leeds, obviously, going for automatic promotion back into the Premier League. West Brom, firmly in the playoffs, and we've beaten them. So when you start to sort of see results coming like that, you go, okay, take that 8-game run out of it where we just couldn't win or we lost all 8 in a row. I can't quite remember what it was, but you just sort of go, okay, we had a bad time. We move on. Like, next season's going to be hopefully different and a lot less, what's the word I'm looking for? Snap judgment calls on, oh, Mowbray said we're not this, so let's get rid of him. And it's a bit like Mowbray was actually getting more out of these players than what we realised at the time. We thought Mowbray was holding us back when it was actually Mowbray was the one pushing it forward.
He might have been holding us back in a way, but you don't then go to replace him when you've nothing lined up.
No, but he was if you look at then when Beale came in, it was a bit of like Mowbray was getting more out of that team than Beale got out of it.
I think no manager would have got more out of that team than Beale got out of it. So
yeah, just bizarre. But no, don't know. What's this? Thanks for making a poor game entertaining. No, thank you for the cornettos. Ned Kelly, thanks for the banter, lads. No problem, mate. See you next time. Paul, there's an emoji there that I won't show mine, but thanks, Mike. That's good. I'm one happy Mackham. Not a great game, but I'll take the win. That's pretty much it. We take the win and we just keep the points coming in. And great performances from the likes of Rigg. Again, I thought it was great. Styles was really good today. It's the first time I've actually sat down and watched him properly. And I think he definitely benefits from that sort of free role that we were giving him when we were in possession. So not
he looks better. He looks better, and Ekwar looks a lot better at the moment. And let's we're one position off top half.
Yeah, I think that's the goal now. Just if we can, just finish in the top half, finish as high as we can. So what is it? We can get 9 more points. We can get to 65. Is that 65 would see us to 7th if they all lost. So if we can get to like 9th or 10th, you'd sort of go, all right, well, new manager, the change, and then that 8-game run aside.
Finish strong and show all these potential new managers what they could potentially be working with.
Yeah, and then in the summer we want to talk about not signing just random players just for the sake of giving them 4 strikers. We do need some experience in there as well.
Yeah, well, Rusin is the latest rumour to go as well anyway, wasn't he?
I don't know if it's just me. I don't think that's a loss. He just runs about, but he contributes nothing.
Yeah, well, I think he's the better of the 3 or 4.
Yeah, but he's still not good, though, is he?
No. Nothing will beat getting a decent striker in.
No, it's like I appreciate all his efforts that he puts in, and he looks like he really tries, but he's just, if you can't score, then you're no good to us. And that's the same with Hamia. That's the same with Mayenda when he played, and it's the same with Burstow. You're here to score, really. Yeah. And if you can't do it, then you're just taking up a space for me. And appreciate your effort, but no, need better.
Off you go.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you.
And putting up with Conrad's dad jokes, just saying.
Sorry, Ralph Little.
Yeah, honestly though, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, subscribe. Don't forget to check out Retro Hub. Dropping products. Dropping products faster than you can think of them. There you go. And we'll see you in the next one, hopefully.
See you later.